The life and times of a self-proclaimed financial guru. Once upon a time, in the distant land of 2009, as the world was recovering from a financial crisis, I was born. Not literally, but metaphorically, as a YouTube channel. Yeah, it's a coming-of-age story that chokes you up just thinking about it. Born in the aftermath of a recession, to the humble parents of a second-hand webcam and a hand-me-down laptop. It's truly the American dream, isn't it? At first, I was just another face in the ocean of cat videos and fail compilations. My initial videos were about as riveting as watching paint dry, featuring groundbreaking content like me eating cereal and sharing my favorite Twilight quotes. As you can imagine, my subscriber count soared to a whopping 15, most of whom were just my mom's book club. Then one day, as I was perusing the internet, I stumbled upon a popular finance blog and had a revelation. If I could pretend to be an expert on cereal, why not money? And so, the transformation began. With every dollar I earned from my part-time job at the local pizza place, I bought a suit. Not just any suit, but a cheap polyester one that made me look like a mafia boss from a B-grade movie. I invested in a faux mahogany desk, a knockoff leather chair, and some dollar store props that vaguely resembled gold bars. You know, all the trappings of a real financial guru. And so, with my set complete, I launched into my new career as a financial genius. My videos transitioned from serial reviews to in-depth financial advice, which was about as well-researched as a high schooler's last-minute term paper. I promised my loyal viewers, now numbering in the dozens, the secrets to making millions in the stock market. I peddled courses that would unlock the mysteries of Bitcoin and help them find the next Amazon. The fact that I was still working at the pizza place and living in my parents' basement seemed to be overlooked by my growing fanbase. My subscriber count began to increase, slowly at first, then exponentially. It seemed people really wanted to believe in the fantasy I was selling. They wanted to believe that wealth could be easily gained through a few simple tricks, that they could become millionaires overnight. And who was I to deny them that dream? By 2015, I had become a self-made, self-proclaimed financial guru with thousands of followers hanging on to my every word. I'd quit the pizza place and was living the high life, all while filming in the same basement, now decorated with fake dollar bills and a poster from Wolf of Wall Street. I rode the cryptocurrency wave, making outrageous predictions that were right approximately 2% of the time. When they came true, I was hailed as a visionary. When they didn't, well, I'd conveniently ignore those and move on to the next big thing. Of course, there were haters. Critics who questioned my credentials, my experience, my lack of any formal financial education. But I brushed them off, comforted by the knowledge that I was providing a much-needed service. Who else would sell people the dream of getting rich quick with such conviction? By 2020, my fame had launched into the stratosphere. I was no longer just another YouTube sensation. I was a certified online celebrity. My inbox was bursting at the seams with invitations to appear on talk shows, podcasts, and conferences. I was everywhere, ever present in the digital world, the unstoppable finance guru everyone wanted a piece of. The world was in turmoil, grappling with the catastrophic effects of COVID-19. Economies were tanking, businesses were folding, and people were desperate for a ray of hope. Along came me, with my fake mahogany desk and ill-fitting suit, offering dreams of financial independence and wealth. While the world was in lockdown, my channel skyrocketed. With people stuck at home, the internet became their haven, and I became their guide. My subscriber count went through the roof, as people turned to my expert advice on navigating the financial downturn. Meanwhile, central banks around the globe were pumping unlimited quantities of money into their economies, a strategy known as quantitative easing, or QE for those in the know. It was the perfect backdrop for my videos, where I spoke passionately about the implications of such policies on the everyday investor. I mean, who wouldn't trust a YouTuber with no formal financial education to explain the intricacies of global economic policies? especially when that YouTuber used fancy charts stolen from Google Images. My viewers ate it up, and my credibility grew exponentially. In a world turned upside down, I was a beacon of hope, or so my viewers thought, in an otherwise confusing financial landscape. And while the world was dealing with unprecedented crises, my career was experiencing an unprecedented boom. But as they say, pride comes before a fall, and boy was I riding high on pride. But that's a story for another time. My book, Pizza to Bitcoin, A Financial Guru's Journey, was a bestseller filled with my expert financial advice. It's full of inspirational quotes, like money doesn't sleep, and neither should you. Or you don't need a finance degree to be a millionaire, you just need Wi-Fi. The irony of making millions from a book about making millions wasn't lost on me, but that's show business. In 2021, I was even invited to the annual YouTube Financial Guru Summit. Standing on that stage, I realized I'd achieved what few could. I had successfully convinced the world that a pizza delivery guy turned YouTuber was a financial whiz. If that's not the American dream, I don't know what is. But then, as with all fairy tales, the clock struck midnight.
Police, open up!
Or rather, the regulators came knocking. Turns out, selling unaccredited financial advice to unsuspecting followers isn't exactly legal. Who knew? I found myself in the middle of lawsuits, fines, and a horde of disgruntled fans who were upset that their investments in Bob's super safe coin had tanked. My fall from grace was as spectacular as my rise. But, as they say, any publicity is good publicity. So, as of today, my YouTube channel is less financial advice for the masses, and more watch a former financial guru juggle court cases and legal fees. But I still maintain my charm and my polyester suit. While my followers, though significantly fewer, are more devoted than ever. In a bizarre twist of fate, I've become an accidental guru of resilience and redemption. And so, I continue to churn out videos from my parents' basement, hoping to once again strike viral gold. After all, if there's one thing I've learned in my illustrious career, it's that the internet loves a good comeback story. So, here's to the future. May it be filled with less legal trouble and more profitable ventures. Because when life gives you lemons, you turn them into a vlog series about your journey to rebuild your financial empire. It's the YouTube way. Like and subscribe if you want to see more future videos like this.